Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you can tell, I'm in my room. I'm back in Boston. I got back last night at like 6:45 and it was super disorienting because I left North Carolina at like 5 a.m. when it was dark and I didn't get back till it was dark. So it was just like a super long day of driving. But I think today's video is going to be a little feng shui getting ready for 2021. Because if you watched my last day of Vlogmas where I show like what I got for Christmas, I got a lot of things that are just kind of like decor pieces for around my room. Like I got these two succulents, I got a nice big candle, and then I got a big piece of art from my sister. I think right now I'm going to go to Target and get command hooks to hang this piece of art that my sister got me, in case you didn't see it. It's right there. And I'm also going to get a scrapbook because my room is fine. Like I think I've showed it before and it's clean. Like I have my bed, have my stuff on my wall, like everything's organized and in its place, but it's just kind of all over the place. And I think it's what's on the wall. It's just like been overwhelming me recently, specifically my cork board. I have all these cards and pictures that people send me because I'm a big letter writer. But what I do, like I did last year, is I got a scrapbook that has paper in it and I like preserve all of the cards and letters and nice things people have sent me so that I can keep it, but I can keep it stored away for my looking at it later. So I think I'm gonna take everything on the corkboard off and put it in a scrapbook that I'm also going to get at Target. And then I think I'm going to get rid of some of my more like immature art pieces. Like one of those my friend Hunter made me, and that will go in the scrapbook preserved. And then like this canvas, like both of those right there, those mean a lot to me, so I don't want to get rid of them, but I'm going to find a way to preserve them so that the walls can be a little less overwhelming, because I kind of want to make it a bit more sophisticated in here, if you feel. Yeah, I also might go to IKEA and get a full body length mirror because I have always wanted one, and I got a $100 Visa gift card from my aunt and uncle that came in the mail like after I got back from North Carolina. So I think I might do Target and then IKEA, and I'm also going to take down my Christmas lights. So that is what's going on. I just thought it would be fun to kind of like get organized and do a little rearrangement of my room and see what it looks like. I'm trying to rid this room of any negative energy entering the new year. I want a clean start. I want to feel good. So that is what today is about. And I hope this inspires you to maybe do the same to your room, or at least, I don't know, like go through your stuff. Like these are a cute pair of sunglasses I got at a boutique in Fort Collins. And like we love, but I don't wear them and they're way too dark. So I think I'm gonna sort through my stuff and maybe make a giveaway pile and find like a clothing shoe drop where I can take some things that I don't wear anymore. So anyway, that is what's going on. Off to Target. So I went to Target, I got the command hooks for the painting. Now I'm at Michael's and I'm looking for the scrapbook, and across the way I see a Home Goods where I might try to get the full length mirror, because I actually already went to IKEA and all of their systems were down, and so the line to check out was honestly wrapping around like the storage part of the store. But they also sold out of that mirror because they said it's like a really popular item and they don't think they'll be back in stock till the end of January. And I really thought it would make the room come together, but it makes sense, it sold out. It's like a really popular common mirror. So I'm kind of thinking if I go to Home Goods and right across the way is Marshall's, I might find a more unique full body length mirror. So we will see. I have something kind of particular in mind though, so hopefully I can find something, but if not, that is okay. Okay, so I think I found the one, and these are actually kind of hard to come by because at craft stores they sell photo albums where you can like insert physical pictures into slots, but I'm like, I just need a book of blank paper so that I can tape and glue all of my like notes and letters into the book. I like this one because it reminds me of how alone I am. And I'm thinking I can just take the picture out, and then the inside is just pages, and it's pretty thick, and it's only like $6. So honestly, we're gonna go with the wedding planning book. Scrapbook acquired. Now I'm at Home Goods. And pro tip, if you are ever deciding to buy anything big for your home, always make sure to measure the space beforehand. I did that before I left. And I also measured the length of my car to make sure that anything I get can fit. Just like, it's a very logical thought, but sometimes you forget when you're like already at the store. I definitely found the one. I'll show you guys when I get home. I got too excited and I asked an employee for help, so now I'm getting in line. It looks kind of funny because it's not where it's supposed to be, but this is the mirror I got. And I love it because it's like just a super, I guess this is like a dark gray, but this folds up and it can be pressed up against the wall, but it also does this little ladder thing, which I think I'm going to give away or sell this blanket basket. I loved the concept at first, but I don't like how all the blankets, like I never use the ones at the bottom because I always just use the one on the top. I love the cute look of like blanket ladders. I feel like those are really popular right now. And I'm like, the back of this can function as my blanket ladder. So I'm going to rearrange my whole room right now. Okay, wait. Better idea. What if instead of using the ladder rungs to hang the blankets, because I kind of have a lot, I took all of the ones in here and I just stacked them on that little plate. And I think that's going to go in that corner. We'll see how I feel about it, but you can't see the blankets when you're standing in front of the mirror. So let's see how this looks. And then I can give that away because that takes up like a lot of space. It is the next day, as you can probably tell by the lighting, and I'm in different clothes, but I think I finally got it right. I'm going to do a little pan over of what the room looks like now, and you'll notice that not that much is different in that I left my nightside table and my hamper where it is, the road tapestry and the Washington piece of art stayed where it was. The only major thing that changed on this wall is this piece of art that my sister gave me. That got put up. I love the way it looks over my calendar because I'm a huge calendar person. And then the biggest new addition is this mirror, which I freaking love, and I don't think I showed it in the pan over, but I was able to put all of my blankets kind of stacked behind it, so really like where that's at. And then as you guys can see kind of in the pan over, I left that cork board empty because all of the pictures and letters went into a book, which I will show you here in a second. And I love how like neat the top of my dresser looks with just like the salt rock lamp. I moved my jewelry tree to be on the dresser, and then the microphone for the podcast, as well as this little jar of sand that has like light up lights in it. I also really like the way my bedside table looks, just with like one of the succulents Kenzie gave me, and then some lotion that I put on every night, and this candle that I've been burning. It's like a wood wick candle, so it's really nice because it kind of crackles. And then over by my desk, I don't think I showed that, it's just my laptop, my desk organizer, and then the other succulent kind of sits right there. So yeah, that is kind of my feng shui for getting ready for 2021. And real quickly, I forgot to talk about the most obvious change, which is my bed is now pressed up against the door, which if you think that's weird, it's because I have two doors in my room. So I finally decided to sacrifice that door over there and only use this one right here. As well as I put a lot of command hooks up so that I have like my kavu and my lunchbox here on my closet door, and then I hung up my backpack and my keys and my mask over here. So everything's just a little more evenly distributed, and I've already put up a couple things onto the mood board, if you will. So yeah, I just realized I never addressed that in the voiceover, that my bed is now in the corner, and yes. I honestly think I want to make that cork board like a mood board. I've never made one before, and I'm getting on Pinterest tonight to like look up some inspiration because I'm starting to brainstorm like, what do I want to have happen in 2021 that didn't happen in 2020? And I feel like travel is still pretty much out of the question, but I'm kind of brainstorming how I could spice up that bulletin board and keep it there, because I always have to take down the pictures and letters that I get and put them into these scrapbooks. But yeah, that might be a future video. And they all went into these two books, which this is the new one I bought the other day. I took out the stupid marriage picture. And this is a book my mom gave me that is basically just like a photo album that she kind of put together. And I have been finishing it as I add pictures. So as you guys kind of saw earlier, I was just like adding what was on the cork board into this. And I really like the way it came out because it's just kind of a little flip book of memories and pictures I love with people close to me. So yeah. Love that the pictures went in here, and then this is kind of where all of the letters went, which I always love the way this looks. Just like little tags from gifts and cards people make me. This is one of my favorites. My friend Milena made me. So yeah, this is just something I can add to as the years go on and as I get more letters. So if you're a big letter writer and you like to save stuff, I always like cut out people's signatures, and I just cut out the part of the letter that's important so it doesn't take up as much room. There's my friend Erin. I just like put like all the cards and stuff I get here. So So yeah, and that will just about do it for this little feng shui video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe it inspired you to rearrange, redecorate your space, maybe kind of declutter and organize before the new year, because that's something I always like to do. And it just makes the space feel a lot like healthier, because I feel like setting up my space to be like a happy, peaceful, clean space really helps me feel like I have a more positive headspace as I go into like a new chapter. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I will see you in my next video. Bye.